everyone, Roger and James here from the DisKingdom podcast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about movies anywhere, what Disney are involved with it, what's going on, what the advantages. It's kind of funny because before this story broke, we were going to have a discussion this week about physical versus digital movies. That was actually a topic we were going to discuss, and kind of story just kind of evolved as it went. So Movies Anywhere. So what this is Disney Movies Anywhere has been running in the US for a while, where you can like link up all your different platforms together from iTunes, Google, etc. So they've now launched this platform. What they have done is they've linked up with other companies, including 20th Century Fox, Sony Pictures, Universal, and Warner Brothers. It's now just called Movies Anywhere. You can sign up. If you do sign up now, you can get some free movies. For example, they're offering the Lego Movie, Ghostbusters, Ice Age, Jason Bourne, and Big Hero 6 as kind of like sign-up bonuses. So definitely get on that anyway. You can watch it on different devices. The way is really of trying to bring digital, because they're trying to encourage us to buy digital movies. That's what they want us to do. They want to stop us buying physical products because it's cheaper. And the problem is there's been a big problem with digital where what platform do you buy it on? You know, if I buy it on Google Play, but then I buy an iPhone, I can't watch it. Or, you know, if I buy it on Amazon, but then they go bankrupt, or how, there are reasons why you're like, this doesn't feel so safe. Big companies go broke, they change things, they change the term of service, they remove things, whereas when you've got it in your hand, that doesn't happen until your VCR machine breaks. But they're trying to get us on it. They've been pushing us like 2 weeks extra early access to videos and stuff. So I'll be honest, I was having this discussion on Twitter, and I was thinking about it, thinking before my holiday, or while I was on holiday, thinking, should I go digital? Should I actually dump my physical idea of buying stuff? And this all broke in, and like, unfortunately, Disney, or this Movies Anywhere, is only in the US. It hasn't launched anywhere, so I'm expecting it to sort of filter through. If they're doing it in the US, you would think they'd do it everywhere, but we never got Disney Movies Anywhere. Disney have actually they were running a thing called downloadandkeep.com, which was, they were kind of giving you 30% off. They're trying to push it a little bit here, but it's been a bit interesting. Now, obviously, from your side of things, what did you think of this announcement? I'm
for it. Like you said, the biggest problem with digital right now is, where do you get your digital copies? And I'm a big fan of digital in terms of books, comic books, video games. I've gone digital on most items. Music, obviously, digital quite a bit. With the exception of what you see behind me, this is actually pretty much like the entirety of my physical collection of media behind me. I love the portability. I love being able to, carry 100 books, so whatever strikes my fancy, I can read right there. The problem I've had with movies in particular is, one, the already mentioned what platform to use, and then two, for the most part, other than that one you mentioned, download and go or whatever, these all exist in the cloud. And for me, the cloud is insubstantial. It's not tangible. There's no guarantee that what I buy today will exist tomorrow. This is the same that we see with mobile games all the time. Disney pulls the plug on a mobile game and poof, it's gone. If I could download these titles and have a non-DRM copy on my local computer, I would embrace this 100%. I know that they don't want to do non-DRM because, people will pirate the heck out of it.
Yeah.
But spoilers, they're doing that anyway, guys.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, it definitely feels like we're at this point now where they are going, right, music has gone digital, though vinyl's back. There's a zone of, they've been pushing this digital process. For me, there's that line of, for example, I was looking at, say, like the recent Pirates of the Caribbean movie, £15 for the Blu-ray. And of course you get the extras. And I'm like looking at some of the ones on iTunes and stuff, and it's like, well, we give you the extras, but it's like, well, I'm not getting all the extras, but it's the same price. So it's like, but I get something physical. Now, in America, you guys have had digital and physical in the same package for years. We didn't really. Disney haven't done that over here for us. They never. We've still been. Sometimes they have. You just are getting the Blu-ray. You don't get the DVD. Some of the other companies have been giving you digital copies through Ultraviolet, which was the alternative to this. So Disney's been very slow at launching it in other regions. They've been kind of just focused purely on the US. I think even Canada doesn't even get some of this stuff. It's a bit of an odd one. Personally, I would like to go digital because I feel like I have literally beside me, I have a bookcase full of DVDs. I have a bookcase downstairs full of DVDs. Every time we move, I sell 2 boxes to Music Magpie because I haven't touched these since the last time. 3/4 of this stuff's on Netflix, or if I really wanted to watch it, I could find it somewhere. I found out, I buy this stuff, but I never really watch it ever again. And I'm feeling like with digital, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to have the extras and stuff, but most of the time a rental's actually usually good enough because A, I've already seen it at the cinema if I really wanted to see it. B, I rent it anyway. I have gone fully digital for renting movies for about 5-10 years now. But like owning them, I've got so many Blu-ray. And my wife turned to me around the other day and went, "You do realise," because we were having a discussion about it, she was over the Blu-rays, she goes, "Here is Suicide Squad that you got for Christmas. It's still in its wrapper." And I've still got 20 probably Blu-rays in cellophane because I buy them, but I don't actually get around to watching them because I've seen the movie or you've
got other movies to watch or whatever.
And I'm maybe one of those things that I don't tend to watch movies a lot when I've already seen them because I'd rather watch something new. When I go on Netflix and I see Captain America and Thor: Dark World, I don't go, "Oh, what's that?" No, I'm looking for what's new. What haven't I seen before? I don't want to watch the same movie again. And maybe that's just me personally, but this movie, I'm right at that point where I'm willing to jump into digital for purchases, especially for Disney and Marvel, because I've gone down that line really of only really buying Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. And maybe the really big blockbusters, the Transformers, the Batmans and stuff. I used to buy a Blu-ray or a DVD a week. Now, I remember buying when I was at college. I literally for most of my teenage. I had so many videos and DVDs. I think at one point I had like 800 DVDs. But as my wife said, we've got so much stuff just hanging around, and I do think maybe digital's the way to go.
Honestly, when it comes to video games, you already mentioned rentals, and I think rentals are honestly the way to go for most videos, unless it's something you're going to watch millions of times, or if you have a young kid, and we all know kids love to watch the same thing over and over and over again. Just ask any parent who saw Frozen 3 million times. If you're not going to watch it more than 2 times, it's not worth buying.
No.
Digitally or otherwise. I was actually at Best Buy the other week, and they had Batman and Harley Quinn, the newest DC animated movie. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this. It was only like $12, but then I'm holding it in my hand going, yeah, but even if I buy this, am I going to watch this more than once? And I realized, no, I'm not. I'd rather just spend $5 or $4 and rent it digitally, or if it's at the Redbox, one of the rental kiosks that we have here, $2 tops. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
See, we have La Film for our physical. We have 2. We were having 2 Blu-rays a month for like £4. It was an old deal that my wife had for years. That program closes next week. Physical is gone. They are just going purely digital from now on. So we're going to lose our Blu-rays coming through, which probably end up meaning we'll rent more. But for example, renting Wonder Woman, do we rent an SD? Do we rent an HD? But if it's $4.50 or $5.50 to rent the HD version, but it's £11 to buy the digital version, that's when you're starting to go, well, is it easier? What platform do I? It's like, yeah, iTunes makes great sense for me from this point of view, but there's no app on my television, so I'm thinking Amazon might be the best way to go because I can access it on all my devices. But it's It's definitely odd. I mean, I then think like along the lines of like with video games of so many times Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming out in a couple of weeks. It's £79 for the deluxe edition digital, or I've got it for £63.99 physical with a discount code. Well, it makes sense for me to buy the physical because it's £15 cheaper. If it's the same price, you can get in. But then I'm also looking at the extras and thinking, you know, am I getting my value from that? And I think that is where the problem comes into it. I mean, I think this platform is exactly what digital movies need. But as you say, the concept of ownership, is that really even needed now with the world of stream? I mean, most of these you don't even download them. You can stream them and you can download them. You can do either or. But I'm very tempted but I'm looking at the extras because I'm thinking maybe more so it's like, not that I really ever watch them too much, but it's like I mean, they are putting less and less extras on. I mean, DVDs don't get any extras now. They're all on the Blu-rays. And you know, I mean, I was in the store the other day and they had a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 vinyl soundtrack with the Blu-ray for 25 quid, this big one, or you're getting the 4K Blu-ray with everything in. You know, they are trying to upscale, you know, what they're offering. The DVD now is basically the bottom end budget version.
Yeah, I mean, the DVD has definitely been pushed down to what used to be filled by the VHS status, which is I'm not concerned with the quality of the video, I just want to enjoy the video, which is a totally legitimate way to watch videos. But DVDs, especially since Blu-rays, at least here, normally include the DVD, it's almost never... There's almost no reason to get DVDs on this side, except that they're $3 or $4 cheaper.
It's different because it's such an odd thing to go, because I think we're getting so used to streaming and the way that we consume our media is changing. I do think this move by all the companies coming together, I think is great. I think this is what they need to do. I think this whole process of everyone having their own storefronts, and they all might be thinking it's great, but actually from a consumer's point of view, it puts a lot of them off. You know, I mean, we've been talking about, like, I mean, I'll be honest, I've kind of stopped buying music. I stopped buying music alone because I kind of just generally downloaded it. But movies is kind of like that thing of, I think because I've been buying videos since I started work. You know, I had a video collection when I was 12. You know, I've always collected movies, and I've been doing it for 25 odd years, and it's like that concept of giving up on it, but at the same time I buy less movies now than I have ever bought because they're just, I can find them, or I've seen them, or it's the way we can consume everything is, you know, I can watch anything probably online that quick. But I don't know, it looks good. I think I am at that point where if this launched in the UK, I think I'm probably ready to jump ship and go digital.
I mean, I've already pretty much jumped ship. I don't think I have bought a Blu-ray for the majority of this year, or DVD, or any of those things.
Do you get all the extras that you get on there?
Honestly, even when I buy the Blu-rays or whatever, I might listen to the director's commentary
because they don't have that on the digital version.
Right, and normally the ones in the rental boxes also are, you know, just stripped down to the bare bones because they're special versions of it. But I'll be honest, I've got some Blu-rays back here. There's some Disney ones. I think I've got Robin Hood and whatnot, the animated one. I've never watched the special features on them. I watched the movie. I might watch the director's commentary if it exists, and if it's a movie that I really kind of want to you know, understand what was going through the director's mind, because I do at least follow film theory casually for fun. Just I love storytelling. But yeah, they'll do like a featurette on how we did the, you know, animation sequence for the archery contest. I'm like, I don't care.
No, I mean, I did read the other day that a lot of people are now, they're releasing all this stuff on YouTube, and DVD or the extras budgets are being dropped, and they're just finding now that the majority of this stuff is available separately. You know, a lot of this is being released just directly onto YouTube.
I did think of one special feature, which I will almost always watch, which is deleted scenes. Yeah. I love watching deleted scenes.
And the gag reel is always
gag reel, of course, is always fun. The outtakes, those are enjoyable. But, you know, the making of, you know, how we did the sound design, how we did, pick the costumes for the characters. They're really cool if you are a budding filmmaker and you want to see how the process is done.
I always felt, whenever I watched them, they were all usually very generic, very basic. Don't really show you anything. It still should show you more of the movie than it is. The one thing I do love is when you get like the shorts. The Minions movie, Minions, when you get like 3 or 4 little episodes. I think like we watched Secret Life of Pets, and they had like 4 little things. I love that. I do know on I think like for example, I think a lot of the movies now they do include the extras on like iTunes. But like Spider-Man: Homecoming is a movie. There's a lot of extras on there. I'm going, that looks a better package of more options. But there again, they then hit us with the 2-week pre-bonus kind of bonus for digital because they want us on digital.
They absolutely want us on digital. It's better for them.
Yeah,
a lot better for them.
And in some ways, it's better for the planet. So we'd love to know. Yeah, we'd love to know because I think this is going to be something that we'll talk about more in general. But what do you guys think of Movies Anywhere? Do you agree with it? If you jump digital, or are you going to stick purely to physical? Because let's be honest, these companies can screw us over, and we can lose access to our movies. And they can't take away our discs. But if you've ever tried watching a VHS video from, it's not good. Or even Beta or Laserdisc or it goes on.
You know what? If this follows the trend of music, we're going to be getting VHSs back to go right alongside our records.
Yeah. Yes, it's how vinyl's done. I don't know. But anyway, we'd love to know your thoughts on all of this. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, or follow button on whichever video or audio platform you are watching or listening this on. James, where can they find you?
I'm at heroiclegacy.com.
And on that note, guys, thank you very much for watching and listening. See you guys soon. Later.